Yesterday, Russian rockets hit a refinery near the city of Dnieper. More than 50 firefighters are still fighting the fire. Unfortunately, another fuel tank exploded. 2 people died as a result of extensive burns. 11 were injured. The Russians fired 5 caliber missiles towards Mykolaiv. A plastic window factory, a butcher shop, and a residential building were destroyed. Earlier, the sports complex was ruined as a result of rocket fire. However, attempts to attack Odessa were thwarted. Tonight, the enemy tried to attack the vicinity of Odessa from the territory of occupied Crimea with 2 Onyx missiles. Air defense troops responded with flying colors and shot them down. During our meeting with the president, we discussed matters related to the operation of enterprises and the organization of corridors for grain exports from Odessa ports. According to information from the Ukrainian president's office, 39 civilian ships under the flags of 14 different countries are blocked in Odessa ports as a result of Russia's aggression. I'm coming back from the south. I visited the combat positions. I talked to our defenders, soldiers, policemen, officers of the National Guard with a territorial defense. They are determined and do not doubt in Ukraine's victory. We're not giving the south to anyone. We will recover everything that is ours, and the sea will be Ukrainian and safe again. As part of a symmetrical exchange, 5 civilians illegally held by Russian troops returned home. The exchange was carried out by the coordinating staff for prisoners of war. Earlier, the paramedic Yulia Payevska, pseudonym Taira, was released. The volunteer was taken prisoner in mid-March in Mariupol. I thank President Volodymyr Zelensky for organizing this exchange. I trusted that everything would work out, and everyone on the other side now knows that everything will work out and we will all be home. I'm at home now. Thank you. Today, the Day of the Medical Worker is being celebrated in Ukraine. Unfortunately, the wounded and the dead cannot be avoided during a war, and medics risking their own lives must save the lives of others. Our teams evacuate the injured, give them first aid, and transfer them to medical facilities. We're also transporting civilians and soldiers from other brigades. Every life must be saved. Today, Pope Francis mentioned Ukraine during his traditional Angelus prayer. Let us not forget the tormented Ukrainians who are suffering at this time. I would like each of you to ask yourselves, what am I doing today for the Ukrainian people? Am I praying? Am I getting involved? Am I trying to understand? What shall I do today for the Ukrainian people? Let each of you answer in your own hearts. Since the beginning of the invasion of Ukraine, Russia has already lost 216 aircraft, almost 1,500 tanks, and 33,600 soldiers.